Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We are back for another day on the stream. How's it going? How's everybody doing this morning? What's up, Discipline? Good morning. How you doing? Ascended? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Everybody ready for today? What's up, Scott? Good morning. Yesterday gave us some hope after seeing that volume. It really did. Snacks. What's up, man? Good morning. Get the music started early this morning. I hope it's a small cap summer. That would be epic. All summer long, just give us small caps. That would be sweet. I want to start out this morning giving a shout out to Silent Assassin. He sent a $100 bomb last night off stream. And he said, just wanted to say thanks for the live streams. It helps so much to see what you're seeing and hear you walk through a trade or what you're seeing on the charter level 2. Your style is exactly how I want to trade. I'm Cal Naughton Jr. in your Discord. So I really, really appreciate that, Silent Assassin. Any donations at all just makes my day. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. So Noah has decided to stand up in his crib now and like grab the top, and he doesn't know how to get down. So he will stand up, grab it, get stuck there and cry. And he did that probably 10 times last night. So I am not very awake this morning, to say the least. But we're going to push through. We're going to make it. Good morning, Justin. For Aerc, good morning. Once he learns how to sit back down, it'll be much easier. But for now, he can stand, which is great, and he wants to keep doing it because he just learned it. But he can't get down, so he just gets stuck and he cries. So it is what it is. Let's see what we got going on this morning. So got a 50% top gainer. That's pretty good. Not terrible. It's only 40% or 40 cents. I'm sorry. There's our runner from yesterday. We were talking on stream yesterday morning. This needs to hold the 4 level. If it doesn't hold 4, the bottom end support's going to be in the 380s. Excuse me. Sorry. And it went to 385. So it went to 385, got soaked, got back above 4, got above 5, and then once it got above 550, game over. Game over. Straight up, just squeezing them. Flagged a little bit here, halted up here, never halted down, continued higher and higher and higher all the way to 1430. Pulled back towards the end of day, but then at the end of day, it ramped to almost highs and went to highs in after hours. What's up, Bentley? DBVT. Okay, we'll pull that up. Anybody taking a trade this morning? Anything moving decent? Good price action? Oh, why does that look so weird? Looks like I halted up in after hours. So let's pull up the news, see what we're looking at. I moved the mic a little today so I can actually see my keyboard, which is great. See, we're always improving, always getting better. DBV Technologies announces positive top-line results from phase 3 trial. Peanut allergy. Okay, that's pretty big. I feel like several people have peanut allergies, and that's in peanut allergic toddlers, which I guess would be more important for kids, because if kids have allergic reaction, it tends to be a little bit worse, than adults, because their immune system's not really very good. So DBVT, I don't know why it looks so strange. Like it's got a gap in the price here, and then this morning it's got another gap in the price. You still riding that SIGA wave? We'll pull it up in just a second. EFOI yesterday, we were talking about that on stream. If you weren't following along in Discord, needed to hold like 140 level, and I think it ended up having kind of a sympathy type run off of AERC, because this one had like disinfectant LED news, and this was some disinfectant news as well. So it held the 140 range, got up to the breakout level, and then ended up breaking 180 and continuing all the way up to 360s this morning. So it is down to a former breakout, now becoming support level of around 250. So you probably want to see 250 hold for continuation. It looks like it's already tried a couple times. Right at 4 a.m. it tried to spike, and then at 6:30. So you got a couple spikes, a little action on it this morning, but not crazy yet. It's weird. Redbox. Redbox looks like it's on the way to 10. Okay, never mind. Redbox broke through 10 this morning. So yesterday it was a complete chop fest early. Oh, this is breaking out, looks great. Fail. Or so we thought. Hammer off the bottom, get soaked. Try to break out, fail. Nope, just kidding, soaked again. Up here, try to break out. A little bit of a 3-bar action. Broke out to 8. Looks like a tweezer top. Is that the top? I guess so. Nope. Got soaked again. Back up to another high day. So it was literally fake break, soak, fake break, soak, fake break, soak all day yesterday. And then in after hours, it broke on up to 950. We were talking about in Discord, like, this looks like it's going to get a 10 test. Like, it has to at this point. And it looks like this morning they sent it through around 7:45 up to $11. So it was due. I mean, the daily, we were talking about the daily yesterday, was insane. Like, this was our number one watch yesterday on stream. If it could get up through the 200 SMA. And it sure did. It went to 855 intraday, but now we're sitting up here, 10-11. So the daily was set up. It was perfect. And now the AERC kind of brought some momentum back into the small cap, into the market. People are taking the great setups and they're getting great continuation, which is what you want to see. We need to like coin the small cap summer phrase. I sure hope it is. Fireman 13925, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. But yeah, we're up to 11. So the wick resistance was 11. So you see Redbox was kind of a magnet up to that resistance there. Over that, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, there's not a whole lot of action above that. Above 11, I'm trying to even find anything on the chart. A little bit of 12. So you see how when it first IPO'd, it broke through 12, came back down, retested 12, came back down, retested 12 again, bounced, and then finally broke below 12. So that would make 12 a level that's key, because people were buying the dip there. Whether they held all the way down to $2 is a question, but that is going to be the next level that I personally see on Redbox. So let's move on to your favorite stock discipline, SIGA. You did get your hold yesterday. Even though it was down, basing around 10.50, it got its break up to $12. This morning, up to 12.70. Are you still bagged in this, or are you getting closer to where your average is? I would hope you're getting closer now. I mean, it's up $2 from where it was yesterday. The chart looking AERC. Yeah, AERC getting a little action this morning. I'll keep that up on this chart. Over 1080. Your average 1295. Okay, it's getting there. Just kind of had a daily downtrend level that it's close to. It's not perfect, but that's your daily downtrend level. So you could see this maybe make a push soon to 15. It could. It could. Monkeypox notifiable designation and law starting June 8th. Okay, I mean, that's today, right? Yeah. I mean, with this market, with things breaking out like that, it's very possible. What's up, AC? Good morning. I don't know if I said good morning to you, Berkey, but good morning. So yeah, AERC. She perking a little. SIG is more than likely going to be a intraday type move. I don't see it really popping unless it gets something like news related. This morning, after the bell, it'll probably get some action. So Redbox looks like it could potentially make another test of 11 here in a second too. So I'm going to pull these up on the level 2, AERC and RDBX. Yeah, the chart's definitely setting up for a potential 15 run. So this is flagging on the 1. Needs over 1080. And then Redbox is a little bit more of a rounded top than a flag, but it's still over VWAP. So that's the two things in play at this very second, at least. You want to see Redbox, if it's going to continue in this 5-minute setup, hold this level and push higher, maybe next 5-minute candle or so. So AERC pushing up 1060 now. A little selling pressure though. So it really needs to really ramp through the 1075, 1080 level for next leg on AERC. Redbox looking a little weaker, but that doesn't mean anything. What's up, making sales? How's it going? Oh, low volume bleed. Did you say it was SAC? Or love? Oh. I've literally never pulled this ticker up. the Love Sectional. I hope the momentum continues until August. And then August, September, sure, you can have your 2 months off and then come back October, November, December, January, full force. That's what we need. It's been gone long enough. I thought you meant that it was SAC. I was like, that no way that Love Sac is SAC. So see if AERC gets up through 1060, 1070 here. It's trying to test 1060. So a little pullback, couldn't break through. Red box, let me pull that up on the level 2, see what it looks like. It's funny, they're at pretty much identical prices right now. So we got a new 5-minute candle now. Let's see which one makes the push. AERC 1065. Redbox looking a little weaker here now. Like, needs to hold this level, I think, for short term. Maybe hammer here off the 9 EMA and start pushing back above VWAP. I'm watching both of them though. So AERC trying to push now, 1075. I was more interested in Redbox on support than AERC through the breakout. Trying to see how this reacts right here. Yeah, 1022. Yeah, that level's definitely holding. So a little bit of volume on Redbox off of the 9. It needs to push higher though, back over 1050. They may feed off of each other. See, there you go, 1050. So people see momentum here, and then they come back to here, you know. That happens a lot. We saw it in Jan yesterday. Jan was pretty much dead in the water, no volume, sitting under VWAP by like 40, 50 cents. And then the AERC run was happening, and Jan literally exploded like $1.50. So that's a good green candle on Redbox so far. That's what you want to see. This candle can push higher, than the next one may retest 11. So now there's a triple top on the 5 minute 1080. So that's the clear level on Redbox to break. AERC. I really appreciate that, Discipline. That means a lot. I love Mullins Momentum streams. I saw like 10 streams, even Tim Sykes and all the big ones. They are trash compared to this. I appreciate that. And I feel like I'm just starting to get into the groove of like how I want to do things and what I want to say. And, you know, but it is what it is. Okay, ARC up near 11 now, so we're watching this 11 break. Morning, Chris. Blue power, yeah, blue power is very important to the stream. Yeah, it seems much better so far, Chris. So I think at this point you could play through 1080 on Redbox. And I'll preface this again, when I mention something, it is my opinion only. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not saying to buy. I'm not ever saying to sell. I'm just telling you guys what I see. I don't care if I've seen it 100 times over 6 years, and in my heart, I know what's going to happen. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. And especially in this market. This market's been kind of an opposite world. So AERC now up through 11. Relative volume's quite high now on AERC this last 10-15 minutes. So it's pushing. Let's pull up AUVI and EFOI as well. So these two were sympathies yesterday. AUVI and EFOI. Let's get SAC off my screen. So see if they get any action off of that. 1140, wow. So I was more focused on the Redbox support when I should have just been watching the breakout on AERC. It's literally straight up. Wow, that's a big move. That is a big move. That's one of those buy high, sell higher type moves. Should show some resistance, 1170, which it just hit. 1170 to 1185, a little bit of resistance on the way up from after hours and yesterday, intraday. So Redbox actually pulling back now. That's why I was mentioning it needs to be a play through 1080, because it's came down, tested the 9, bounced once, came back down, looked bad, but it still bounced again right up to the breakout level and couldn't break it. So now it's pulling back a little bit. It could still hold this one more time. It could still continue this flag forward or this pennant, whatever you want to call it. But now I think the safer play is probably playing through here instead of trying to buy this breakout, because this line can only hold so many times, this VWAP and the 9 EMA level. Gotta restart my news. There we go. So for some reason, it's not giving me the option to mute my news. So if you hear some robot man speaking out some news, that's what it is. And I'll have to mute it afterwards. Are you in AERC, Berkey, down here? Like 10? If you are, that's fantastic. It has been melting into the sky. Look at all these green 1 minute candles. So this is a circumstance where I leave the 5 minute and I move to the 1 now, because look how extended we are. The 5 minute, the lines and everything don't make as much sense as you pull up a 1 minute and you get a tighter time frame.
Therapeutics announces the FDA granted Regenerative Medicine Advanced Therapy, RMAT, designation
So that's
to
what I was talking about.
LO5018 for large B-cell lymphoma.
I'm gonna change this to not read it out to me anymore. You have half left. Okay, that's smart. So you're scaling on the way up. Stop remaining under previous high of day. So previous high of day as in over here. The 1120 level. Because that's a really good tight risk, like maximum reward type play if you go over the previous high. Yeah, pre-market right here. I'm guessing 1125. Sweet. And it's flagging right over that for a reason. It's broken through the previous pre-market high, and now it's coming back to retest it. So ideally, you would want to see it hold, wick around this level, and then have another big candle push up through 1160. The FDA news that it read out was ALLO announces FDA granted regenerative medicine advanced therapy for large B-cell lymphoma. Right there. And it always picks like the first headline to read out. Yeah, you got it. So this candle you would want to see push higher if it's going to continue this flag formation here. We could always do the trap move and the new style 2022 breakout, but for a regular pattern, you'd want to see this hammer here one more time and push higher. If it's not going to pull back, they're just going to raid Berkey out here, looks like. Yeah, EFOI getting some sympathy action now. Needs over the 3 level for EFOI. So it's tried once, tried twice, and now it's doing 3 times. I think it's because AERC did make its push this morning. So these are, if you didn't hear me earlier, these were moving on sympathy moves to AERC yesterday. So that was AUVI and EFOI. So this is the lead dog. As this pushes higher, these usually melt upwards. See if we get a green candle here on AERC. You'd want to see it push up towards 1150 right here. Level 2 is decently thin. There's a 2K ask 1130. So through 1128, 1130, straight to 1140. But it could still pull back here. The woman is looking weaker. See if it hammers one more time. So trying to hammer a little bit low teen level. See if they try to pull a trap move. Yeah, we're already back to 1126 now. They need to bring the volume in though. Get it up through 1130, 1140, and then 50. There's a 10K bidder 1125 now, so a little bit of a prop. See if that's enough to shove it through. A couple more bidders coming in, high 1120s, low 1130s. Eight seconds left on this 1 minute, so you'd want to see this 1 minute close up here and then push higher towards 1150 at the start of the next 1 minute, which is right now. So through 1140 right here. If not, I think it's going to have a short-term pullback. So there's 1140. You want to see it skip up to 1150, really. 1140, a little bit of a refresh. The 10K bidders moved up to 1135 now. Yeah, little volume refresh on 1139, 1140. Yeah, oh my gosh, I was looking at the level 2 on AERC. EFOI just had a big pop. 500K volume to shove that through $3. So no kidding, EFOI. Thanks, Helen, I appreciate it. Yeah, EFOI cracked for sure. Holy, so it had a move similar to after hours yesterday. But this one's, I think it's got shorts trapped because this one's been breaking out for days. So it's like a blow off top type move. So AERC struggling a little bit with this 1140 level. I mean, it's low enough float to, yeah, so the shorts definitely chase that offering and such like that. So I think that they're definitely trapped. Okay, so we're rejecting this level now, pulling back a little bit on AERC. Everything's a little slow this morning. Let me restart my trade station. 1 second. Gotta delete the cache history. No way that just happened. Yeah, we'll get back up in just a second. Just want to log back in without anything popping up on the wrong screen or stuff like that. I need to get some cool transitions to where I switch from like cam to the screen share. You see like my logo like transition across the screen. Eventually. Taking baby steps. All right, it's coming back up right now. Okay, we should be good. Yep, we're here. So resistance on EFOI, no 5 minute has actually closed over the level it's stuck at right now, like 335-ish level. Yep, Redbox keeps holding this level right here. Not the prettiest pattern now on the 5, but it's still holding up. hanging around the 9. Let's see what the 1 minute looks like. Yeah, the 1 minute clearly looks like it's just trading sideways. You've got kind of a downtrend level to break right here. So red box back above 1050 is a 1 minute downtrend break. And then it needs, once it gets back above that, it would need to retest and break the 1080 level, which is what it's been stuck at. EFOI trying to 3-bar here towards 330. 25K bidder at 323. So through 330, looks like 350 on the chart at least, but will we see that? I don't know. It's back down testing that bidder again. Good morning, Charlie. How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks everybody for being here this morning. A few different things. The sympathies to AERC, so AERC itself, EFOI, AUVI, and then red box is up as well this morning. So this is trying to pull back from this 3-bar setup. Yep, ENSV. It finally broke through, and I was saying like this is going to be slow until it's not. And it was just hanging out around 240, 250 level. It was a weird breakout, but I mean, it's at 315 now. Up another 6% this morning. Speaking of that, let's look at oil real quick. 90.55, so it's actually at 52-week highs this morning in pre-market. So HUSA, ENSV, USEG, MARPS, GBR, all those on watch again. Morning, Jesus. How you doing? Yeah, so red box is kind of stuck between this downtrend line and the bottom end 1025 level right now. Yeah, AUVI is creeping up as well. Discipline. I don't know what these are. This looks like program candles, but it's just kind of melting up into the sky. It looks like AERC when it first started. But AERC is still flagging. In this level, I could see it trying to push towards 1150 again in a second if it gets volume. Needs through 1140. Oh man, that would have been a great overnight. It's hard to overnight in this market though, it really is. Okay, so we actually fell through here. So they're letting it fall through the 20, or at least go test the 20. This morning's flew by. We're already at 8:45, almost. So 11 tests now on AERC. Red box back down to its 1020-ish level. Yeah, CYRN is one of the top gainers. There's so much other action. I haven't even gotten through the gainer list this morning. That's a good thing, though. I'm guessing they had a PR. Yeah, strategic growth opportunity, PR, yesterday after hours. So, okay, AERC now pulling back through the 1 minute chart. So I want to go to the 5 now. 5 minute coming down to retest the 9 and VWAP. And also this previous couldn't break over level of 1080. Must be sale time for a second. Because Redbox and AERC both pulling back. Silent Assassin, what's up? I gave you a shout out this morning as soon as the stream started, talking about the 100 bomb you dropped last night. Really appreciate that, man. Unless there just happens to be another Silent Assassin, but I'll imagine we're talking about the same person here. Hey, Potsy. Late wake up. Yeah, I wish I could have slept in a little bit. No, I did not want to let anyone sleep last night. But it's all good. We're here. We're surviving. Yeah, it looks decent. It does look decent this morning. All right, just checking. Yep. Thanks so much for that, man. Appreciate it. So, yeah, CYRN, AUVI. Let's see where that's at. Looks like it needs through the 230 level. After hours closed around the 230 level. Little bounce off the 9 and VWAP on AERC on the 5 minute. Over 231. I mean, so 240 was a level that it was trying to hold yesterday and couldn't. So I hate to say 10 cents higher, but initial first target will be 240. And then the top end of that resistance was 250. So it's about in 10 cent levels at this point because we're so high. On the daily, 337 is a 200. There's a tiny gap here. But 240, 250, definitely first levels. $5K bidder now, 1062. Yeah, I got up for even for now. They're throwing up a bunch of ask. I don't like that. I felt like I was chasing. It could still break through easily. Might have to re-enter, but I don't like how it popped up literally 30 cents. And I'm definitely not chasing in this market. But if you caught low 1020s or 1008, that's really solid. I've been super selective with my trades in this market though, just because I feel like 90% of things have failed. So if something doesn't immediately give me the reaction that I'm looking for, I'll just cut. There are some bidders coming in now, so okay. It's shoving a little higher. Sig up through 12. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we already looked at that. Yep, Sig up through 12 again. So we're back above this trend line now. Imagine if they would have said monkeypox instead of rhinovirus on CYTO. Redbox is kind of in its own land here. First target will be 11, and then breaking through 11, I think we looked at this and saw that 12. Yeah, 12 is the next level. So now we're up to that retest of 1080. So it might be a play through 1080 here. I hate how it went straight to it though. It didn't really take its time. It had this just huge candle from 1008 to 1070. AERC back up off the 9 on the 5. We do have some volume and momentum this morning, absolutely. Yeah, AUVI up through 230. Nice job. That's not a great candle on AERC at all. Pushed up and they're in it at lows. Okay, I'm trying a little red box again, 1075. I really want to see it push through 1080. I'm going to risk like 10 cents on this. Come on, just make the shove. So 1079's happening. I didn't go heavy since we're already floating up here near highs. Yep, see there it goes. They're crashing it down now. So I'm still in for now. I might risk 1050 here. Yep, they're just smashing it through. So that's why I don't like chasing. And that's why I go small, because they like to bring in smashes just like that out of nowhere, right underneath the breakout level. I'm going to see if they hammer it up. I'm not going to hold for much longer, though. I'm in small. Didn't even give me a chance to sell for a 10-cent loss. Is what it is. Redbox been super trappy one lately, so. But that was the play for the breakout. It was hanging right underneath the 1080 level. Threw up an ass. The ass was getting eaten, so I entered a little. And then it just got completely smashed. So, is what it is. Probably revisit it later, but That's not what you want to see right there. AERC still hanging over the 9 on the 5. It had kind of a rejection candle too, but Redbox, they really hit off of that 1080 level. They do not want it through 1080. So as you see, they're not all winners. But it's okay. You take something with a good risk reward, and you try to keep it tight. This unfortunately slipped down like 30 cents, so I wasn't able to get out where I initially wanted to get out. But I mean, it was hanging right where I wanted it to hang out. It was doing exactly what I wanted it to do. It broke through the 1075 with volume, went up to retest 1080, and as soon as 1080 hit, instant drop to 1040. So, oh well. Oh well, that is the market for you. So EFOI, where's that at? Yep, it's trying to push up, needs over 320. Yeah, AUVI definitely a sympathy play to it. Yep, that and EFOI. $200K ask on EFOI at 325. I'm going to wait to try to take anything else till after 9, just in case they drop a weird 9 a.m. offering on something. So EFOI up to the 325 level. There's a 200K ask on that level, like I mentioned. This one's still holding the 9 in VWAP. So we'll see if it pushes back up after 9 a.m. Other people might be waiting as well to make sure it doesn't offer because it's had a 500% run in 2 days. I don't even know if it has an offering ready, but I feel like they can drop an S1 and an effect at the same time and drop the offering whenever they want, really. But it's hanging out right around 11, up through 11 a little bit. Well, they're going to shove it right before 9 a.m., it looks like. So trying to push up here, needs through this level of 1130. Testing 11:15. 11:25. As you see, I'm super cautious with this stuff, especially like offerings and things, because I've been in offerings, and it's kind of like I tweeted out yesterday, like experience can be your greatest strength, but it can be your greatest weakness at the same time. In the back of my head, I just see, you know, offering dropping at 9 a.m. and it ruins the whole play. Yeah, I think the lockup ended a couple days ago. That's why they ran it up to this level. So it's trying to push through 11:30 right here. You'd want to see it push towards that 11:50 level again. I'm going to step away for just a minute, and I will be right back. All right. Looks like AERC coming up to the 11:50 test. Struggling a little bit. Did I really miss anything, though, is the question. I doubt it. Looks a little bit slow at this very moment. Through the 1150 level, though. I mean, AUVI, if it got enough volume, I think it could. Yeah, sure. So AERC testing this 1150, you want to see it blow through it right here, I think. Like a big candle up through 1150. 2K on the ask, 800 on the ask. Refreshing a little bit here. Okay, 1155 now, 1158 now. Refreshing up there. Okay, 10K bidder came in high, 1150. I think once it gets through 1160, it'll let loose a little. 25K bidder now, 1160. They're trying to shove it. Okay, there's your push. There's your push, 1170, 1180. James, what's up? Still some selling pressure, though, if you watch the level 2. As these bids come up, as these asks get eaten, there's still trades hitting the bid pretty hard. Up to 1180 now. So that's the kind of shove you're looking for when you see resistance break and a breakout level. You don't want to see it tick 10 cents up and wick and pull back. You want to see it push. You want to see it really push through 1150. EFOI with a little shove, maybe sympathy shove. You want to see that push up through 325. Yeah, we got music rolling this morning. So EFOI, yeah, you want to see it break through the. I don't see the 325 wall anymore. They are walking it down a little bit here, though. You want to see it hold like 305 and push over 325. I found a YouTube stream of copyright-free music that I've just been playing in the background. So hopefully that works and it doesn't get dinged for the whole stream. So EFOI down to the support level, it needs to hold. Yeah, I can't choose the track list, unfortunately, unless it's copyright-free music. So AERC pushing 12 now. EFOI is holding the 305 level with a little volume coming in. You want to see it push up through this 320 level back towards 340 with volume. Redbox kind of annoyed after that last fall off, but it's still in play. AUVI pull back a little bit. EFOI looks the best at this very moment for the sympathy play. It's a nice jam. So this is back up to 315 again. Maybe next 5-minute candle, it can make that push through 320, 325. Retest the 340 level on EFOI. Because I think the shorts are trapped on this one. Let's see. So 10 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Yeah, you can never go wrong with Saks. DRTS just had FDA approval of IDE for something. Not sure exactly what they do. Too much to look at right now to pull that up. So AERC pushing 1180 again. Move back up towards 12. EFOI, I'm still watching like a hawk here to push over 320. The asks aren't too heavy on EFOI either. Just needs a volume spike, really. Oh, they're pulling it back. So they're pulling it back. Probably retest the 305 level again. So AERC through 1180 looks like it'll maybe retest that 12 level. That's what it seems to be struggling with. EFOI still definitely in play, hanging over the 9. I think our YouTube video ended. We'll restart it. So 1184 now, 1185. There's the high of day test, 1195. But EFOI is actually pulling back on that. So it's not being the true sympathy at this very second. ENSV is oil. Oil's up over 90. That's one we were talking about yesterday for oil. So 1195 seems to be the key level here on AERC. Does not want to break through that. If it can rip through 1195, though, I think it should go over 12 easy. I'm watching on the level 2 over here. 1189. Okay, pulling back a little now. Needs through 1195. Yeah, it all depends on what AERC does, I think. But AUVI, I mean, I think it could push up towards 250 at least. It is a sympathy, and it has been getting the sympathy run, but you got to think AERC is the one with the actual news. So AERC, okay, it's trying to fail this level for now. Could not break through 1195. Red box could be a hammer candle potential at open, I think. EFOI has the nice little flag here, but it's not wanting to break down or break up, so it's kind of stuck in this level for now. Had the huge candle right at 830 for some reason. Now it's just stuck in place. Red box trying to make a small push here. It's so trappy. It is so trappy. It's a frustrating one to trade. So I hate to do this to you guys after I said I would, but I think I am going to cut off before 9:30 today. It sounds like the wife might need some help with the baby. He's not happy today. So I might have to cut off a little early and go check on them, see how they're doing. But I will stay on for like 5 more minutes. But we're going to watch EFOI this morning. It's kind of a sympathy play. Red box is going to be super choppy, I'm sure. AERC continue the breakout. AUVI is another sympathy. CYRN had news. Hey, Thomas, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, I at least want to get through the original time that I usually go through, which is coming up here, but I want to go make sure everything's good up there. He had a bad night, so. But Redbox pushing up through to 1090 now. EFOI still hanging around this level. Did not trust that breakout one bit after it got smacked last time. See, if it didn't have this candle, that would have been a great trade. Like if it just had a rejection here, came down and then retested and broke, absolutely. I'd take that 10 out of 10 times. But as you see, it broke out and then huge fail with the smash. I'm not interested in playing it again. There's just no reason for me to take it. But as you see, they trapped them again. They trapped them every single time on Redbox. Over and over and over again. All right, but that's pretty much what we're going to watch today. EFOI, AUVI, AERC, Redbox, maybe something else will pop up. The memes were up yesterday a little. Potentially those could follow through, a couple other things. But that's what's got the momentum this morning. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry I'm cutting a little earlier than I said I would, but I got some things I need to go check on real quick. But I will see you guys back here at 8 a.m. in the morning, and I hope you guys have a great trading day, and I'm out. See you.